Welcome back, disc golfers. You're on the PRKD Media channel for the Pinelines Open 2024. We're here. It's the final bit of content. It's the round 3 back 9 coverage of MP40 and FP40. I'm joined here by Jason Matty from the PRKD Media team on the other side of the country. How are we, fellas?
All good here, Blake. All good.
Yeah, good to be here, Blake. Thanks again for another stunning intro. So we've got Rob Cinquini and Ken Summers battling it out in MP40. There's 9 shots difference there. And in the FP40, Sue Summers and Cassie Sweeten is out to about 15 shots. But let's see what can happen in this back 9 as we hit hole 10.
Yeah, one of my favourites. Straight, narrow, par 3, little uphill. Saw Cassie.
Absolutely laced it.
Yeah, last round. Couldn't replicate it this time. Sue
does it this time around.
Oh, unfortunate.
Still a good drive.
Very good drive.
Rob with the envy.
Ooh. Bad kick there.
Off to the right.
Well, this looks like a decent line.
That's just about the best one of them we've seen.
Yeah, he's just inside circle there, I'd say.
That time was better.
Really needs something miraculous to bridge this gap between himself and Rob, does Ken. Cass will probably have to sort out that forehand after this tournament. No offense, Cass. We love you. Rob pretty happy with that one. Cass back to the backhand. Skip off the branch there. It's fine.
Yep, that'll play okay. Sue with her little forehand.
Sue really does throw a lot of pink discs.
She certainly does.
Maybe it's part of her contract with Throw Pink.
She throws pink.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good out of the hand.
Yeah, no birdie there
Yeah.
for Ken. Honourable par.
Yep. There's Cassie. Takes the bogey there. With a par, so getting one back on the first hole, Sue.
Could help if I make my putts.
Yeah, Stu's Rock Garden, this one. And then now we move on to Send It, the longer version of Launchpad as we fly over the Launchpad. Par 4, 137. Just looking to play the hyzer off the tee, get out the gap anywhere to or past the Launchpad tee.
Yeah, that's where all the trouble is by the look of it. Ooh.
One for the shank tank
Yeah,
there,
it's
Jace.
definitely a nice wool coating on that one.
Ken getting a bit more distance, but probably not the right angle. from
Ends
that
up a
one.
little right.
Cass with her sword. Yeah, she's amongst it there. Hopefully she's got something.
Rob taking 2 here.
Yeah, it's not a bad second shot.
Be the first one.
You're planning to get bent now.
Yeah.
Ooh, catching the twig on the pullback. Blasting it into that tree.
Yeah, catching an early one there, Sue. So a bit of work to do. She kicks off further left. Cassie, couldn't have hit that rock in a worse way. And just sends a cannoning off to the right, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Not sure where Ken is there at the moment, but he seems to know where he's going.
Sue there, crafty out of the thickets. See Cass. And that plat of hers. Kind of looks like a link of sausages, doesn't it?
Hanging from the butcher's window.
Is there one for every Australian title she's won?
Yeah, maybe it is. I should put another link in there.
Because she'd need 7 of them.
Yeah, we'll give it a count next time she's on camera.
Not in the fairway.
Sue, cheeky little grin.
Get it in.
Come on, Robbie.
Well, that's a decent run from Rob once
Whoa.
again.
Maybe next time have a go at it.
Little Huck Lab action there.
Yeah, one of his P2s, I think.
Patent pending. Where Cass is no slouch for the patent pending, is she? Has Ken.
No.
Tosses one up.
With his RPM disc there, of course, sponsored by RPM. We should mention.
Ooh, little Annie putt there for Sue, just catching high. Link count 1, 2, 3, 4. Only the 4 links. Cassie's flat.
He's big on his counting, maybe, as you probably picked up.
I only learnt the skill recently. From playing disc golf, if you played with me before, you know I have to be good at counting.
Switch from a English teacher to a math teacher, you reckon?
I might. Bit of a late career pivot, a bit like Jordan. Michael, that is, as we move into hole 12, par 4. I believe this is the Bart Simpson line. Get bent.
It is. Get bent.
And
Yeah, love the Simpsons. As forehand if you've got the power. Any left to right moving shot. You're all disc golf nerds. If you're watching at this point, you'll figure it out.
Yeah, shot placement with his first drive is imperative, Matty.
Well, it gets a bit of cabbage on the way up, but shouldn't affect it too much. Should be a flippy one here from Kenny Summers. Ooh, oh boy. He's created another hole for himself there, really. Cass loves this
Yes.
shot.
In my brain, that's what I was doing. Cass.
and it shows.
Oh, yeah. Should have no problems getting over that little grass tree in front of her, or palm, or whatever that is. Don't cut roll. Ah, Sue's fine.
Ken in an uncommon spot. Just going to throw the turn over here. Not the worst result.
What's the shape?
No, not a lot he could do from there, really, was there?
No.
A last minute disc change, which looks like an identical disc to Sue.
After all that, hurry to the tree. Around it.
Here we go, Matty. Oh, no, that's just his forehand line up.
Mate, he gets some on that, doesn't he?
He does.
So maybe you could tell us, Blake, when do they open Pinelines for another play after this one?
We have the Revenge on Pinelines, just an event to... I think it's more of a fundraiser, but it gives players the chance to get out there and really get their revenge on the course after it's probably destroyed them over this tournament.
Yeah, might look into flying for that one if the back feels better.
Magic hour.
Do you know when that one runs?
Usually about 2 months after the tournament.
Okay. Maybe some of our international viewers visiting the country could take note.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely, if I was an international viewer or international person visiting Australia during that time, Matty, I'd definitely be checking out Pinelines.
Yeah, the weather's warming up. Apart from a little bit of wind, apparently, in WA, not too much wrong with the place.
As Cassie just pushes the circle there, gives herself a chance. And Rob's disc just been eaten by that grass tree there.
Little pop and putt there from Sue.
Yeah, and the disappointed head tilt told the story.
And Ash already leaning on trees. I'm sure he's aware that he's got another 18 holes of this to film later in the day.
Good putt from Cass.
Huge shout out, of course, to Ash and Kyle, who did fly across the country to Pinelines. Yeah, firstly for the coverage, and then coverage isn't possible without the filming, as Ken, unfortunately, missing that one from Inside Circle.
Yeah, they're the two unsung heroes at Park Media, Ash and Kyle. So they do, I wouldn't want to say the majority of the work, Matty, would you say?
The majority of the boring work.
Yeah, so you hear more from us, but everything you see is thanks to those two guys and the doing of God's work that they do out there, traveling all around Australia and filming these tournaments, and often at the expense of playing, Matty. So
Yeah, big sacrifice from the guys there. We appreciate it.
huge. As we get to hole 13, par 4, 135 metres. This one's over the car park, which isn't a car park on the day. And over to the right, all about landing position here. And there is a right-hand backhand entrance into this basket, which is quite safe, but all about where you end up. So not an overly long par 4, but that is just about as perfect as you can play it.
Yay, we did it!
Would you say, Blake?
Yeah, you'd be correct. I couldn't help but noticing there were a lot of Mitsubishis in that parking lot. There was the Outlander, which we've mentioned before. There was a Pajero Sport, an ASX. Just a bit of a Mitsubishi dealership going on.
Yeah, this I'd be interested to know what the
Did Mitsubishi have you on the take there, Blake?
what the link is there.
I do
Mitsubishi?
drive a Mitsubishi.
You do, okay. So
Yeah.
you're an ambassador. Looking
Yeah.
for some sort of sponsorship deal, I think.
Did I see a Mitsubishi patch on your bag once?
No, but it's not a bad idea. I might need to invest.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we
Oh,
really
look at that.
sell disc golf to a massive car company like that, but you never know.
Lovely turning shot there from Rob, pushing, give himself a nice approach.
Might email Ferrari. Sponsor me for my next MA3 tournament. I am going back to MA3 Australia. You've heard it here first. Park Media exclusive.
Yeah, there's probably a few pundits out there that will say you should never have left, Matty. So
I'm one of them.
lovely upshot from Cassie there, and that's exactly how you enter
On the
that.
fairway, Carl.
That line through the back.
Go in.
whoa,
Ooh.
She's going to get one of these, I feel. Sue?
Been very close on a lot of them.
Yeah, a number of occasions. This is looking good too.
Just a good up. Ken, what looks to be about edge of circle here with his RPM Takapu.
Ooh.
Not quite.
No, disgruntled. Somewhat disgruntled with that putt. As Rob finishes, he sits on +2. And a par from Sue. And a birdie from Cass. And that takes that out. 17 shots.
Yeah, good tournament from Cass.
Yeah. Well, this battle's remained at that 10-shot buffer. Ken's played some good disc golf. These last 2 rounds, we hit Ring of Fire, par 3, hole 14, 120 metres. And viewers will note the missing effigy off to your left. Oh, look, it's still smoking. It's still smoking, the effigy. The sacrificing has only just completed by the look of it.
Sorry, Reese.
Yeah, they must just let that one burn out overnight.
Absolutely.
No direct efforts to put it out.
There's Rob. Could be. Yeah, he's well past the effigy there.
Yeah, you don't want to land one in the flaming embers. You wouldn't call them flaming. I guess they're more just
Okay, did turn it.
hot embers at this point.
Yeah, I wanted to turn it.
And he's a little left there, Ken. He actually went through the middle of the trees, which is an interesting line.
Yeah, as we see Sue donning the fourth circle jersey. Very nice design.
Yep, good to see.
That one's going to leak out pretty far right. Ash has to turn around for an upshot. It's unfortunate. Ooh.
Oh, good looking. Run to the bottom of the mound. And Ken actually wasn't too bad there, matey.
Ah.
Nice little up from Rob there.
Yeah, a couple of players in the forest that you don't want to ride your bike through.
We'll probably even walk through.
Must be noted. I mean, all other activities are fine. I just wouldn't ride a bike through there, according to Matty Faz.
Yeah.
Run through there naked. You could
Unicycle, completely safe.
Well, you'd be, you'd be a little more narrow, wouldn't you? Maybe the old unicycle. It's just the potential to gore yourself, you know. Nothing gory there, really, for Cass. Getting another par. She'll take out the tournament, I think. She's got par 4 here. Hole 15. Just a janky little one. 118 metres. Look at those trees, people.
Yeah, 118 metre par 4, maybe. You don't see many of them on the circuit.
Don't. And we had the 90 metre par 4 Diamond Ball Danny in the front nine too. So a couple short par 4s here, and they play tough. And yeah, as I think I mentioned in an earlier round, the third hardest hole that the players will see this tournament, averaging 0.7 of a stroke over par.
So it gives you an idea based on those numbers, just how hard these tight wooded holes are.
Oh, yeah.
And she's pretty happy with that one too. Back into the middle of the fairway.
Animated character is Sue.
Tried to go the Cassie route.
Some more animation.
Shot, which I think is pretty impressive.
2 fairway shots. Very good.
Yeah, should be at the dog leg now. So it's not even a straight line to the basket.
No, I'm hoping to flex this one around as she has. Oh, she's caught a tree. So finding it tough going down this fairway. A little there, Sue.
Oh, Ken's actually in a decent spot here after going left. He's got a straight line to the pin. Unfortunately, not quite getting all the way there.
Oh, Jesus. It's an interesting line from Rob. As Cassie ends up in the circle. And Sue is still with a bit of work to do here.
Yeah, another tree. Just.
Oh, that's a gap.
It certainly is.
You don't mind.
Threads the needle.
Wow.
Yeah. I reckon he meant it too. Looked quite deliberate.
Yeah.
Is that?
And just when she needs a tree kick, so she doesn't get one.
A harsh irony.
No. No.
All right, Ken for birdie.
Steely eye concentration.
Thought,
Jeez, he put a lot of concentration into that putt.
sorry, that was a par putt. My bad. I thought the frame had freeze there, but yeah, it was just Ken's concentration.
Yeah, this hole only saw 11 birdies across all 3 rounds and all divisions.
Yeah, I'd believe that. Based on what I've seen, Blake. Oh, good putt.
Make sure you be careful with that hole. Thanks, mate.
For a double there for Sue.
Yeah, Susie.
And a par for Rob. So as we move on now to hole 16, par 4. Another shortish par 4, 136 metres. But a bit of shape to it. Round to the right, slightly uphill with this mounded basket and some pretty tight OB around the basket and around the putting circle. So approach is absolutely important. Opening it up a bit there, Cass.
Yeah, as we see our cameras with some contrast issues.
Oh, and that's a nasty kick to Rob.
Ken lining up the backhand turnover. Probably a grace.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah, it's not a bad landing spot.
Yep.
Oh, nasty. Nasty. Hoping to clean up. And at least out into the middle. Pursue there.
See if Cass can. Oh, that's one of the better looking forehands out of Cass. It's not bad. Should get up and down for par there, I reckon.
Yep. Rob with his putter turnover.
Yeah, just clear of the village there.
It's really good at generating a lot of power from not a lot of body action.
So much spin. Heaps of touch, unlike good old crap Dan Frost.
Shout out to Jacob Davies.
Yeah, one of your better nicknames, Blake.
Cass a bit nose up.
Sue actually exercising the grass rule, well, the grass tree rule that we have. We haven't seen it yet, but you
Right.
get casual relief from grass trees. You get a metre back from the furthest spine, just for
Is that because
player
they're
safety.
sharp?
It is because they're sharp. And
Okay.
if you follow
And
through
poking
into
the eye.
them, you will get spine stuck in your hand.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, sit down. I believe it did.
Yeah, just checked up before
Just
the
as
OB.
well.
I reckon Sue gets this one. Bogey save.
Yeah, this is Sue's range.
Return to sender, unfortunately.
Yeah. Good putt from Cass.
Sure was.
Come back there.
Yeah, from the industrial area.
And good putt for Sue there. She runs that in. She's pretty happy with that one.
Rob just has a ironic giggle at himself. Don't think he's got too much to be worried about.
No, it was a pretty ordinary putt though, wasn't it?
Yeah, well,
I think that's what he was displeased with.
yeah, we get into the penultimate hole here, hole 17, par 3. It's a bit of a mash. Straight up the guts if you've got it. Flexing over the flaming pyre there.
I like the word penultimate, Matty.
Thanks, mate.
You got Blake's attention.
Yeah. Used to that word, a common term in the sport of long jump.
Is it?
Is it really?
Yeah, the well, a bit of an athletics nerd, but the second last step, as this is the second last hole, so makes a lot of sense. Second last step in long jump, it's slightly shorter, just to generate more force going into the final step, and they call it the penultimate step.
Facts. Yeah, I didn't catch much of the long jumps.
No,
the Olympics.
Right.
Or any of the jumps for that matter. High, triple.
Well, this one's gone over the smoke, and it's in the right side.
Yeah, maybe she's trying to chat some science there.
Thank you.
Such a cool feature, isn't it? The smouldering.
Smouldering remains.
Yeah, thanks. I'm getting tired.
Well, just all in disc golf are hopeful that the gods received the sacrifice in goodwill, as it was meant.
Ooh. That one rolling the direction he doesn't want it to.
Go in. Gee, that looked good from here.
That one was yanked out of the hand from Rob. Hasn't really mattered for the 14 holes now.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
Here you go, you're ready.
As Rob pars out. And
Bogey putt from Cassie made there.
how you going, Blake?
Yeah, look, we're getting there. It's second last hole. Last hole. It's Tweedle Monster, par 4, 117. Boys, let's hype it up a little bit for the last hole. Got a couple of Pinelines Open champions about to be crowned.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't they deserve it?
We hate this part of the tournament.
Absolutely.
Always disappointing, the 18th. Round 3. As Rob.
Nearly a beer. That's
Nearly a beer.
surely a beer.
Yeah, fading out, but that's going to be past the main tree.
Ken with the grace by the looks.
Going that line.
Yeah, a little turned over there from Ken.
I did like the flexi shape out of the hand, but just a little low. Just Cass, get it moving
It's a good
right.
turn out of that, Cass.
I've got a little sneaky through there.
Yeah, it's not in a bad spot.
That'll
Decent
play.
distance.
Yeah, just to the mouth. Oh, it's that tree into play again. Did anyone see that? She says.
Kyle did with his camera.
Ken taking the turn over to the basket. Bit
That's
left.
pretty good aim.
Yeah. Rotten tree kick for Sue there.
Yeah.
Sit
Cass,
down.
with her approach. Yeah, she's got a birdie look.
She's throwing that green disc well. I'm not sure what it is, but it's a Maverick. Right.
Very popular.
Yes, I
the,
throw a Maverick.
the
mate.
Maverick in
7
particularly
speed, I
here in
believe.
It is.
Victoria.
Straight,
Yeah,
straight to
7 speed.
understable fairway.
Yep. Oh. Soft run there from Rob. Come on, Kenny. Finish it off.
Couple spectators.
I wanted it.
Not quite.
Oh.
Well, a bit too high, don't you know?
Cass must be concerned about her rating at this point because she's got it all sewn up. Would have been nice to have a birdie. She
Would have. Finish with a par.
This is with the par, your
Pinelines Open champion.
2024 straight in there, as Reese.
FP40 champion for 2024 at Pinelines. Cassie Sweeten.
Yeah, huge congrats to Cassie.
Yeah, she's got more wins than I've had hot dinners.
Yeah, and Sue finishes with a bogey. And well done to her and her efforts for this tournament. Did he just put mud on the top of Rob's disc? He's a competitor to the end, Kenny. But it doesn't matter because Rob taps in his par and he is our MP40 champion for 2024 at Pinelines, the WA Major. And
Yeah, that's
deserved,
a wrap,
thoroughly
fellas.
deserved. Sorry, what was that, Blake?
That's a wrap, fellas. That's yeah, all the Pinelines Open coverage.
Yeah, just recapping our scores again. Rob Cinquini, +3, a 10 stroke win over Ken Summers at +13. And Cassie Sweeten, +24 with a decent win over Sue Summers at +47. But as we've said before, Matty and Blake, this is the saddest part of the tournament for us, but it's time for us to say goodbye. Hopefully you've enjoyed Park Media's coverage of the Pinelines Open for 2024, and we hope we'll see you at our next video release, which is hopefully not too far away. I've been Jason Wiedner.
I've been Matty Faz.
And I've been Blake Houston.
And you know what to do, guys. Go out there and park
Park it.
it.